Please read the respective operating instructions for your Krenzler high-pressure cleaner. Please note, the equipment may only be operated when it's lying. And, by the way, there's no water in the pressure gauge. All pressure gauges are filled with glycerine to absorb vibrations of the indicator. To keep your high-pressure cleaner in a perfect, serviceable condition, make sure that it has an adequate supply of water and the correct electrical supply. Unfortunately, not all users do this. First, a word about the water supply. Check first in the operating instructions or on the specification plate how much water per minute your high-pressure cleaner needs to be able to work. This will be between 7 and 22 litres, depending on the model. You may have to check the water supply on site. This is easy. Fill a bucket with a measuring scale, checking how much water flows into it inside a minute. If too little water flows out of the pipe, it may be because there are already too many water-consuming devices switched on and there isn't enough left over for the high-pressure cleaner. There's a certain hose length that must not be exceeded. This is normally between 1.5 and 3 meters. Check the operating instructions to determine the exact height. Now to the electrical supply. There are high-pressure cleaners that work on 230-volt alternating current and others that require 400-volt rotary current. The necessary electrical voltage can be seen on the specification plate of your high-pressure cleaner. This voltage must be identical with the voltage of the power source. An expert can easily check this with a voltmeter. As with the water supply, if there are too many power-consuming appliances switched on, your high-pressure cleaner may receive too little power. This can then happen to you. The motor can cut out or burn through, so always check with an expert if necessary that you have the right amount of electrical power. A cable that's too long or too thin can also prevent enough power from getting through. The general rule here is, if you have an extension cable of 10 meters or longer, the cross-section of the cable must be at least 2.5 square millimeters. Now you're ready to start. First, connect the high-pressure lance to the gun. Then attach the high-pressure hose. Unreel, making sure that there are no loops. The high-pressure hose should not be longer than 25 meters. Connect the hose to the gun. The safety catch prevents accidental spraying, so always apply it when you finish work. Check this screen filter. The water may have been dirty the last time the system was used. Now connect your high-pressure cleaners to the water line. The hose, by the way, must have a diameter of at least ½ inch or 3/4 inch, depending on the model you are using. Now switch the system on with the trigger pressed, and you're ready to start. The desired pressure is easy to adjust with this hand wheel, and don't worry, the maximum pressure is already set at the factory. This hose with its screen filter is used when working with an additional detergent. Simply turn the regulator nozzle if you want to mix in the detergent. Remember that it's not possible to suck in additional media if you've extended the high-pressure hose to a length of more than 20 meters. If you're using a Variojet nozzle, simply slide the nozzle forward and the detergent will be mixed in automatically. Slide the nozzle back to stop mixing. After finishing work, switch off the system and turn off the water. Now press the trigger slowly until the pressure is released That is, until no more water comes out of the nozzle. Apply the safety catch to make the gun safe. You can now unscrew the high-pressure hose. Switch the motor back on for about 20 seconds to completely empty the pump. Switch off the system and pull the plug out of the socket.